Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to your own channel Meedu Study. I am your friend Ashutosh from IIM Indore and this is marketing module of Meedu Study in which we are discussing various marketing concepts. Friends, already we have 24 videos covering 5 chapters in marketing. First we talked about introduction to marketing concepts, then we talked about marketing environment, then business to consumers or B2C market, then B2B business to business, and last was customer value driven marketing strategy, in which we discussed about different concepts like differentiation, positioning. Today we will start our 6th chapter, which is about products, services and brands. Let us discuss, and like always, to understand any chapter topic, first we need to understand what that is all about. So what is product, what is service? Let us understand that. Time and again we have discussed it, but for the matter of this chapter introduction, let us revise it. What is a product? Anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use or consumption that might satisfy a want or need. So anything, by using that, consuming that, the person who is using or the business who is using or consuming is satisfying a need or want. To know more about needs, wants, you can refer to our video number 3, in which we have covered that topic on complete detail. So that is what product is all about. Next, when it comes to service, service is more of an activity or benefit offered for sale that is essentially intangible. So see, difference between product and service are mainly on 2 parameters. Number 1 is it is intangible, whereas your products were tangible. Tangible means something which you can touch, see, hold in your hand, feel it. But service you normally experience. So mobile, TV phone, they are your products. Banking, home cleaning, repair, garage, airline, they are all your service, intangible. And second, does not result in ownership of anything. So by using that, you do not become its owner. You are going to a bank, you avail that service, but you are not an owner of that bank. You avail a flight service, you do not become the owner of anything. So no ownership plus intangibility, that is what defines service. Now let us understand what are the levels of product and service. So product and service comes in your 3 levels. One is your core benefit or the main benefit. Next, what is your actual product? And third, what is the augmented product or adjoining thing. Core benefit means main benefit because of which the consumer is buying that product or service. So for example, airline travel is basically for the purpose because it can be business purpose or it can be personal purpose. You are buying some equipment for your entertainment or for your utility. That is basically core benefit. Once a person has decided on the core benefit, then he looks for the actual product, main parameter of those products. And this can be classified into your features. What are the features? So if it is phone, what is the storage? What is the platform? What kind of features are there in terms of camera or whatever? What is the design overall, packaging, level of the quality, and what brand name, depending upon your brand consciousness or brand affinity. So features plus designs plus packaging plus quality level plus brand name, they all make your actual product. Once your actual product is made, next you move to the augmented product, means related to that product or service, what additional things are there. So once you have seen for a car or a mobile, then you will look for your after sales service or the overall warranty or the installation or the delivery and credit terms. So all these things combined make your entire package which you buy. These are the 3 levels of products and services. Moving forward, let us understand the classification of product and service. So products and classification can be bucketed into 2 parts. Number 1, your consumer products, which are used by consumers for their own or their family household consumption. And second, industrial products, which are used basically in your industries. That can be as raw material or that can be for another supply services, but used in industries, not by end consumer. Broad classification. Now discussing the subcategories. So consumer products, friends, can be classified into 4 types: convenience, shopping, specialty and unsought. Convenience means for your convenience, day-to-day use, like your detergents, your candy, your magazines. Shopping products, comparatively less frequent and more involvement, your furniture, your appliances, your clothing. Specialty, more association with some particular brand, so your car, designer clothes or your medical legal services. And unsought products, which one do not want to, wish to buy but have to, For example, things like your life insurance or your pre-planned funeral services and so on. Let us understand these four categories on various marketing considerations. First marketing consideration is your customer buying behavior. So what kind of behavior the customer has when he goes for buying this particular kind of product. In case of convenience, see, since it is a frequent purchase, the effort of the consumer is very less and involvement overall is very less, because frequently he has to buy, it can be weekly, monthly, very frequent. Shopping, it is less frequent purchase and much more effort is there. He will compare amongst your brands, your quality, your style, etc. Speciality, the brand preference and loyalty is much more strong and special effort is needed, and person is not price sensitive, he is more brand conscious, I would like to say. In case of unsought, product awareness is very low, knowledge and interest is very low, and the person who is selling normally has to make the person understand. Price, see, in case of convenience, the price is low because day-to-day use item. Compared to it, when we move for shopping, it is at a higher price. In case of specialty, a more high price because it is a branded item. In case of unsought, it varies, it totally depends upon what kind of product you are looking at. Distribution, see, in case of convenience, the distribution would be your widespread distribution available at your convenient location. So to buy your detergent or toothpaste, you don't have to go far. You will move 50-100 meters and there will be a Kiryana store or a I would say a small mall sort of setup in which you can buy it. In case of shopping, distribution is selective and fewer outlets is there. So for this you might have to travel, locate that particular outlet and then go. In case of specialty, it is more exclusive distribution and sometimes in a city only maybe 1 or 2 outlets are there. Unsought, again it varies. Promotion, here it will be mass promotion because these are mass items with very less of involvements. In case of shopping, more of advertisement and personal selling will be required. Specialty, it will be more carefully target promotion because you need to understand your target group, your TG, and accordingly you need to promote. In case of unsought, aggressive advertisement is needed because this product is unsought. Person is not willing to buy, but you are selling him, convincing him to buy. So it will be your aggressive advertising and more of personal selling. Examples, few more examples. Toothpaste, magazine, laundry detergent in case of convenience. Shopping, your television, furniture, clothing. Specialty or luxury goods, Rolex watch or maybe your Royal Enfield bike, your designer clothes. And unsought, life insurance and pre-planned funeral service. So friends, these were our 4 categories in which we understood our types of consumer products. Now let us move to our next type, which are our industrial products. And what are the various type of industrial products? So as we discussed, industrial products are to be used in industries and they can be classified into 3 parts. Number 1, materials and parts. So see, if you are into manufacturing, you will use some raw materials in your plant, that comes in this category. And in case you are into assembling of various parts and making the product, then the manufacturing parts and parts will be a part of this. Now, next category is your capital item. To manufacture or to assemble, you will need various units or machines in your factory or your plant. For example, various installations and equipment. It can be a grinding machine, it can be a mixing machine, it can be assembly machine, it can be a heating machine, cooler, dispenser, anything. All that sort of machinery you need to install. They are basically your capital investment. They go under the capex head in a company. They comes in your capital items. They are more of your assets. And next is your supplies and services. So to run your plants and machinery, you will need some supplies and services as well. For example, for these machines, you will require various lubricants, or in case of heating, you will require coal or oil, or after a few years to upkeep your machines so that they do not rust. Maybe after every year or so, you have to paint them, apply some protective coating on them. They come in your category of supplies and services. So all this combined, your materials and parts, your capital items and supplies and services, they club together to make your industrial products. Friends, this was all about your products and various categories. In case of consumer products, for consumers we had 4 categories and industrial we had further 3 categories. Now we have understood what is a product, what is a service and various types. In our next video, my dear friends, we will talk about product and service decisions, and we will understand various decisions which a marketing person needs to make when he is going for various products and services. I hope you liked our today's content. Friends, in case there is any suggestion or you want to know any particular topic in much more detail, please let us know. Our mail ID is meedu.study@gmail.com, or you can also write in the comment section and we will definitely address your suggestions. If you are liking our content, please like it, share it, and do subscribe to our channel. Let your friends and your people in your circle know about our channel. Thank you friends, take care, have a good day.